Hello and welcome, I am Carynx, and this is Dark Souls 3. We are officially back on the trail of our canon progression through the game. I just recently got done recording the previous online play video. There's a joyous batch of combat to record. I am not being sarcastic. A lot of co-op this time, quite a lot of PvP as well. And a few very interesting encounters. Anyway, before we get back to doing other things, I should take a look at some of the item descriptions. We have a few of them, not many though. Among them the Pale Pine Reason, which applies magic damage to the right hand weapon. Temporarily applies magic, yes. The blood red substance, sometimes found within, suggests there's more to the so-called reason than meets the eye. White reason with a red inside. Well, we've also obtained the Dragon Torso Stone deep within the Irithyll dungeon. Stone imbued with the power of the everlasting dragons, used in a secret rite by dragon worshippers. Gain the torso of a dragon in a dragon's roar, a transformation that is irreversible until death. From ancient times, the path of dragon worship was walked by warriors. It is said to envision Archdragon Peak in the depths of their meditation, and at times even hear the distant sound of the great bell at the peak. Yes, that's a very subtle hint as to how to access Archdragon Peak, though we're still short of a certain emote that is required for it. Also, a transformation that is irreversible until death. Well, not that big of a deal for an undead, I suppose. We sup on death quite frequently and suffer it ourselves too. Well, that is all I have here, but there's still some key items to look at as well. The profaned coal for one, which seems to be stored in a skull. That's ominous. Coal used for weapon infusion, remnants of the fire that burned down the profaned capital, preserved in an icy skull. Gifted the blacksmith in the shrine to allow the use of gems for dark, blood, and hollow infusion. And of course I've got the Santa's ashes as well. Amber ash of a sorcerer who explored the golden sources of a long lost land. With this the shrine handmaid will prepare new items. They were called Santa Scholars, but some foolishly imitated them by simply dressing in yellow. Yes. Also, we have the Cinders of a Lord. But those we've already read, I remember that quite clearly. Don't think there's anything new in terms... Oh yes, there is actually the Lightning Blade. A miracle allegedly wielded by certain Dragon Slayer Knight in the Age of Gods. Reinforces a right weapon with lightning. Tales of Dragon Slayers are now a rare thing, told only in fragments and whispers in remote regions. A certain Dragon Slayer. They must be making reference to Ornstein, right? And nobody else comes to mind. And the Age of Gods, well, that can't be referenced to Dark Souls 2 anymore. The gods had well since perished in DS2. Anyway, we also have a new weapon here. Not the Astora straight sword, but Anri straight sword, which... as well, that's the same weapon, just reskinned. Sword precious to Anri, another unkindled. And now our waifu, I suppose. The dullest type of blade found in the ruined land of Astora. Only, it was once a sword of an earnestly noble figure, and its attacks are boosted by that elusive, essential property unique to humans. Luck. Yeah, so this straight sword is very much unique. I've already touched upon that in a previous episode, I believe. But this weapon is both blessed and hollow at the same time. Upgrade with Twinkling Titanite, of course. The blessed power allows for passive HP regen while it is equipped. And also has really low stat requirements to begin with, which is amazing. And well, the fact that it's hollow means you get 5 extra luck, while your hollowing is above 15. Which, well, wouldn't do particularly much for us specifically, but oh, it could help with item farming at least. Anyway, let us deposit the second cinders of a load where they belong. Aldrich. Well, they the maggots or roots, but whichever they are, we are done. Just one more to go now, before we may face Lothric himself. But before I do, during the previous recording I noticed that the next step for Sirius's questline is already available, so perhaps we should go and do that. And of course I should give the Santa's Ash.
Gracious.
I believe this will unlock the Pale Pine reason. No, it doesn't actually. It does lock the Gold Pine reason though, which makes more sense I suppose, since it's the Santa's Scholars. I'm not sure if there's a new weapon or anything of the sort. They're selling the Santa's set now. And I believe the Dark Arrows may be new, but it could have been here beforehand as well. Either way, what we wish to look at is the budding green blossom over here. Green flower-shaped weed with small white blooms. The brief attached messages suggests that it was a gift. Yes, it's different from other ones. This one has a little bundle around the base of it. Goodbye, dear grandmother. I will visit grandfather in the Pit of Hollows. Right you are.
Ashen one. Oh.
And so to the Pit of Hollows we venture. Let's go from the dilapidated bridge bonfire back in the Ended Settlement. We continue to find ourselves returning to this place, don't we? Time after time. This will be the final step in Sirius's questline. Also, there's no more giant to assist us with his very much oversized great arrows. A Titan chart. I remember when those were relevant. It's only been 35 hours of game time, but it... You can see the... You can see the change since then. We've improved in strength. I was blocking. Goodness. Yeah, we won't be seeing the giant anymore. But we will be seeing Ceres momentarily. And assist her one final time toward the completion of her goal. And once again we'll lend someone assistance in a
I finally found
staged PvP encounter.
you, just as I promised, Grandad. Remember?
Goodness, serious. Ah yes, Hardwick, you still hit hard. And you're still good at parrying. I'll be right back, Cirrus. Well, that did not go well. He is strong. I'll need a different strategy against Hardwick. He did not treat us kindly back in Crucifixion Woods. Hasn't particularly gotten better either.
Just as I promised, Grandad.
It's still the same mess it was beforehand. Let me backstab you. Finally. No, you didn't. Lester will take heed not to be hit by that particular attack while he's buffed up. There we go, it is done.
Good night, Grandad.
I know his soul can rest as well, I suppose. Twisted as though it is. As I recall, in life he was wandering the battlefield attacking both friend and foe. I suppose that would make him the founder of the Mount Maker Covenant, wouldn't it? Well. Have your rest. That did not land where I intended for it to land. Either way, I shall make my return to Firelink Shrine. Also, yes, my message is still here. It's got some traction. About the one thing that did get traction. I wonder why they decided to implement this specific mechanic in the game, where you are summoned to another's world to help them. Is it to perhaps appetize the co-op aspect of the game? I'm truly not really sure. But it's definitely something new. Either way, back to Firelink Shrine we go. Let's go speak to Ceres once more. I'm pretty sure Ceres' voice lines are sort of bugged in the upcoming conversation. So if I hear any weird dialogue cutouts, it's not me doing that, they're just not working as intended. Either way, here we are, Cirrus. A long way we've come.
Oh, there you are. I'm afraid I've involved you in my affairs over a little promise at that. My sincerest thanks for your assistance.
You're welcome.
At last, my grandfather will rest in peace, and I can die. But there is one last, may I take a vow? To serve you as a knight.
Yeah, that just now was not me doing any skipping. And I guess if we can do it this early, it makes perfect sense for the one guy to be wearing Cirrus's armor set earlier. Without being a New Game Plus, I mean. Anyway, accept her knightly vow. Of course we will.
Oh, I am most grateful. I, Cirrus, do hereby serve as your faithful knight. Wherever, whenever I am needed. My loyalty shall never waver. Blessing of the moon upon your journey.
Yeah, the second half of the sentence was missing for some reason.
If I may ever be of assistance, I am your knight forever and true.
Poor
Blessing of the
Cirrus.
moon upon your journey.
Your dialogue is really broken. I'll have to see on YouTube if I find someone who has restored the dialogue so I can listen to it properly. No, this one also looks visually completely different. It's a lot lighter than the other one. Interesting. Anyway, yes, Cirrus will assist us for yet another 2 or 3 boss fights going forward. Right, and Andre, I still have a coal to give to you, don't I?
Ah, 'tis good, wasn't it?
Now that I think about it. The profaned coal.
Lords, where did you happen upon this coal? This is much too dark. I see the abyss in it. Yet, a smith I remain. I won't turn down a request. But forget not, your fight is for the flame and for your fellow kin, just like mine. A cursed fate this may be, but hope remains, does it not?
Does it though? You cannot skirt the curse.
Pretty be careful. I don't want to see my work squandered.
But perhaps it can be conquered. Either way, I shall place my Way of Blue sign back on, and then we shall return to Irithyll Dungeon. It's time to continue. I will go to the profaned capital and we'll move backwards for a little bit as we skipped some loot the last we went through. I'm going straight for the bonfire. After the deed is done, I'll come back here and progress deeper into the area. Only, there's still much to be seen here even before we make our way anywhere else. We don't need to immediately go for the boss fight. There's still a few other things to see here, including getting Sigurd and Karl out of their cells, respectively. Anyway, I sense we'll need a different kind of reason here, because these guys are using fire. I don't appear to have a whole lot of variety left, so let's just give magic a try. If need be, I always have, well, enormous swordsmanship. Don't need to rely on reasons necessarily. somewhere over this way where I can properly fight you, Headless One. And bring forth the second one while we're at it. Well, I could have sworn there was a second one here that spawns, but evidently there is not. Either way, heading in deeper from here would only lead us to the boss room. So instead where we wish to go is what is visible to the right here. But we'll need to sort of navigate around the place a bit. There's this as well. I believe it's out here someplace. Yes, this looks about right. It looks very right indeed. What are the statues holding on to? Looks like telescopes, but I'm sure that's not what these are. All is in groups of 2. Almost like torches. Well, no matter, we've got yet another gargoyle to square off against. For this one, I'll throw out the reasons just to see the difference in damage. Just hitting them in the feet without any enchantments does perfectly fine. And there is this area again, down yonder. Not our destination yet though. Look at all the broken ladders here. Guess I'm figuring out the fate of Gilligan. Gilligan and his many majestic ladders. Rusted coins. Well, we will have a lot of item farming to do eventually. Getting all of the drops from enemies that we didn't happen upon as we went through the area. The way we'll probably do that is once the main series is over, I may go through one area at a time and spend some time getting the items. Probably not all of them in one go, but you know. Yes. Not foolish. But I'm a decent marksman. Yeah, and the whole, the floor has a hole in it, leading us right down into a toxic swamp. Yes, toxin, not poison. Let's take care not to walk into these. I was not sure whether there was another hole here, to be honest. Right, look quiet ahead. I do not really trust it. I'm pretty sure the floor gives away or something. Anyway, this leads us out of the poison swamp as well, but we can return there later. That is not our first destination. Oh yeah, the hole is on top of the stairs. Didn't even see that. If you're distracted by the pretty item glow, well, it would not end well. Well, maybe it would. It's just poison after all. And centipede demons. Not centipede demons, just centipedes in general. Too much DS1. Nice jump. Purging stone. That's going to do much to help us. What am I doing? Alright, maybe I'm not that good of a marksman, at least not free aiming. Wasn't even that poorly aimed. That one was. You know what? Let's just use the crossbow. It's what I have it for. Cute. Alright, I won't be able to avoid being... Wait, maybe. It'll not keep me from... I think it kind of works. Let me give it some time for it to build down again. But I don't think it really affects my toxic resistance. Won't be able to avoid being made toxic here anyway, but... yeah, my health ticks down fast in here. Need to get the items and go. Poison gem and I believe a spell of some kind. No, the curse by the ring. That is useful. Would have been more useful to get this before we went to the sewers. Well, time to purge this plague off of us. I will re-equip my dexterity ring. These ones here are still very much alive, are they not? A summon sign. One unfortunate soul decided to go up here. Synthesis. There seemed to be another brawler. Is there anything back there even? Yes, there actually is. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember what's back here at all. But we're about to find out. Get me off of here. Oh, I think this is one of the rooms with the big pig things in it. Well, not just one of them. No, not just one of them at all. Let's get you out into the open here. Well, these roly-poly guys are a bag of fun. Truly. Can't see anything. Kind of backed into the corner here. Just die. Nice, I guess. There is more of them though. Maybe should we apply that first, just so I don't run out. You both aggroed. Great. I need to separate you food somehow. Well, at least you seem willing to come toward me. Ah crap, I'm getting eaten again. You're actually eating my souls as well. And now you throw me through the map. Well, that's very nice of you. Just threw me through the map. I didn't see that one before. Well, no, it won't take me long to get back to where we were. Just skipping a hub. And I will have to deal with quite a few of these centipedes again. Joyous. Truly joyous. Yeah, stop blocking. You can block your doom. Anyway, left, right, all around, ring around the rosy. We'll need to be a bit more gimmicky for fighting these guys. And I might have just the thing. There is a ladder, of course, so, you know, we can relatively easily make a way up there, trigger them from a distance and then fight them that way. Well, that was a lucky dodge. Not even a dodge. I'll want to get rid of you as well. And you over here might give me trouble as well. Right, yeah. Let's just take the toxin. I don't think they respawn, so there is that at least. I'll detoxify. Yes, that did wake both of you. Are you blocking each other? I'm not complaining. Not blocking each other anymore. You're coming. Yes, I believe you are. Oh, this is not a good sniping platform at all. And of course there's more of them in here as well. Where even are they at the moment? Well, I'm sure they would be lured by their long skulls, greedy as though they are. Wait, I can't even tell where these two decided to wander off to. But we'll figure that out quickly enough, I suppose. Could be the ones above I'm hearing, but it sounds like they're off to the right. I don't think they're over there. No, they must have gone back inside. Well, my alternative then only is fighting them from range. Shame we don't have better pyromans equipped. Then again, they didn't seem to care that much about pyromancy, did they? Well, we have firebombs, so we can certainly give it a try. Yeah, the things have gone back to crawling around inside of here. Okay, you don't really care a lot about that, do you? That is one less of you. I realized I was standing in that damn sludge. More poaching stones. And I shall battle the last one of you guys inside of here. I'll just try to get to the bat all the time. It seems to be the safest way to fight them. Hit you through the wall, can I? Ow. You're done for. That's the last one of them, at least on this floor. However, there's two more of them above. Those will be easier to fight because they can actually be sniped from range. The upstairs being our next destination. Completely forgot about that room being a thing. Well, no. We'll have other things to worry about beforehand, though. I'll come back to those from above. For now, I require you, along with some magic protection. And we will quickly take care of you. Okay, take it easy. There we go. You're done for. Then we have yet another sorcery scroll. The second to last, if I'm not mistaken. There should be one more. And some poison arrows, which are nice, I guess. Not really that essential. Jumping required ahead. Yes, indeed. But before that, I wish to jump inside of here. Wrath of the Gods. And of course, here's these fun guys. Well, fun guy. Maybe I should give him some time to get away from here a bit before I attempt to fight him again. Would respond at all to alluring skulls, because I've got plenty of those. Seems like you do. For all of one moment. This is a waste. Ow. There, much better. Much more efficient anyhow. And the court sorcerer set. Yeah, it's something. Trash really is what it is. It has no defenses whatsoever, aside from some magical defenses. And that's the last piece of the puzzle. Yeah, it's an empty room. Rubbish. It's like the fourth time with rubbish. Just checking. There's none of those here. Next thing we'll be encountering is going to be the jailers we've already fought back in Airfell Dungeon proper. But this time around they're actually using stealth. Let's go and quickly deal with that before we move on and end the episode. We're in a good spot here after all. Yeah, I think it's just the two of them up ahead. We actually saw them before when we were peering in through the window there. It's a giant. Still haven't fought that, have we? Yeah, it was just the two of them, I think. And here's the jailer key ring. To find out we can open most every door in Airfield Dungeon. Something we'll do next time around. For now, we're going to get Sigurd out and get ourselves a shortcut looping back around. Interesting area design, yeah. It's here we need to go. The old cell key. And the covered gold serpent ring. I guess it isn't a shortcut, for some reason I thought it was. Anyway, Sigurd.
You are a saint.
Yes,
Once
I
again,
am.
you are my valiant savior. I, Siegfried of Katarina, express my deepest gratitude. Take this, a token of my thanks. Go on. It's all yours.
A Titanite slab. Thank you. Truly.
No, please. Go on ahead. I've my own road to take, and a duty to fulfill. That is all.
As do we. But we'll do that in the next episode.
No, and